out here looking bad, brother Thurman out here looking real bad. So I seen the interview of him on the Boxing Voice, and obviously you got Clarissa Shields calling him out as well. And he was, let's just talk about the interview first he did with the Boxing Voice. And obviously, Bill Haney and Devin Haney was basically calling him out for a fight. And he got on the Boxing Voice and basically started pandering and basically said he didn't want to fight. Now, the thing about PBC fighters, they can't do what they want to do. 98.6% of the times, they can't make the moves that they really want to make. And I think we all know that. So anytime they start beating around the bush about, fighting somebody that ain't on their side of the block, or on their block or their side of the street, we know a lot of times they can't directly say yes. They gotta find, creative ways to basically say, Al ain't gonna let me. And I think this may be that. But he basically went out there and said it was the worst boxing event he ever seen, basically, of the year. Said it was boring, and, he went and dragged Dimitri Bivol, like Bivol fought boring versus Canelo, didn't take no chances. Basically saying he didn't want no parts of a boring fight. The whole card was trash. He turned it off and started playing with his daughter and stuff of that nature, and basically said that, Devin Haney don't take no risk. Rougarou had Rougarou feet. He said that, basically that, he didn't respect Devin Haney. I mean, he said that his coaches didn't put no film on, and, Devin don't have no power. So instead of, he said everything but let's fight. Now, I think he didn't say let's fight was because, honestly, maybe Al won't allow him to fight. Now, Devin is a promotional free agent. Al can make an offer, but he already know Bill Haney not about to go for that, that lifetime warranty that Al Heyman, that lifetime 360 deal that Al Heyman is throwing out there. We know that. All right. So, maybe, and I already heard that him and Steonis was already signed for 2024. So, I mean, at the end of the day, he already, I heard he was already locked into a fight. But nonetheless, he said, well, if I clean up what I got to do in 2000, early my next fight, then maybe we can go ahead and fight. But, he basically beat around the bush, dude, and he out here looking like the weakest link, like that TV show. And like I said about black people, we don't got no problem diminishing people. Now, he talking about that's the weakest card that he's seen all year. And I'm just thinking about, like, all the weak-ass PBC cards that they didn't have. All four of their pay-per-views was lopsided victories. Every pay-per-view they put on this year was a lopsided victory. Tell me when I'm lying. Every pay-per-view they put on this year was a lopsided victory. It was lopsided. Only one that was competitive as a main event was Hector Luis Garcia and Tank, and he just, he got hit and he just stopped going. I mean, I ain't the one getting punched in the eye, so I can't tell you what another man or my threshold is. So all the other ones, when people say they had the best and biggest events, man, they had the biggest events. You got the biggest event because when you come to boxing, you come to combat sports, you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what you're gonna get. Damn, traffic out here in the morning was still wild. You thought everybody be at work, but you don't know what you're gonna get in boxing or combat sports. So of course the event gonna be big because you don't know what you in for. You don't know exactly what you getting yourself into. So just because it's the biggest event don't mean it was the best events. All of their pay-per-views were lopsided victories or lopsided, other than Hector Luis Garcia and Tank. Andrade and Benavidez, that was lopsided. That was lopsided. Andrade won a couple rounds and got blew out the water and he quit. Hector Luis Garcia quit. Jermell Charlo didn't even try. He didn't even try. Errol Spence got blew out the water. Yeah, he said it was going to be a one-sided ass whooping. He predicted that, right? So let's not talk. Let's stop the cap. Then here he go again. Oh man, Benavidez is really the fighter of the year to me. And knew he only fought once, which he about to fight twice. He probably wasn't aware of that for Undisputed. Oh, he's for David Benavidez is the fighter of the year for me. And I mean, he beat a Caleb Plant. Ooh. I mean, no offense to Benavidez, I think he should be in the running, but over Devin Haney, absolutely not. Demetrius Andrade, we didn't know what that was. So, you know, at the end of the day, PBC gonna go on there. They gonna show their PBC bias. You know, they gonna discredit other black fighters from other companies. That's what they do. You know, they gonna discredit other entities and stuff of that nature, and they gonna find a way to put other people above them. Like I said, it got to be in their contracts. It's got to be in their contracts. It's got to be in their contracts. It's got to be in their contracts. You know, it's got to be in their contracts to not to prop up other people. So, I mean, you got Clarissa Shields calling them out. Clarissa Shields said that him and Rolly on the same level, that he ain't got no skills just like Rolly, and they should fight each other. That was hilarious to me because Keith Thurman going out there saying Regis Prograis didn't have no skills. You know, he going out there saying Prograis didn't have no skills, and I'm just looking like, okay. Versus saying you ain't got no skills. You comparable to Rolly. You compatible with Rolly in the skill set. And I will say, bruh, like, as far as Keith Thurman, he do be fighting stupid, bro. Like, that man, it took him half the fight to figure out to throw a right hand versus southpaw versus Manny Pacquiao. That motherfucker allergic to throwing loop and throwing straight shots. As smart as Keith Thurman sound outside the ring, bro, he ain't nowhere as smart inside the ring. I say that. As smart as Keith Thurman is inside the ring, I mean outside the ring, he leave a lot to be desired. He ain't the most athletic guy in the world. I mean, he ain't the most skillful guy in the division, nowhere near. So he don't want to fight Boots, he don't want to fight Haney. And then he gets to going, at least Floyd did this, and Floyd was boring as fuck too. Money Mayweather was boring as hell too. Then he started dick riding Floyd. At least Floyd do this, and he did, man. He was the same one saying Floyd was refusing to fight flat-footed fighters and all this. He only fought flat-footed fighters. He was, he didn't fight nobody that's fleet of foot, and that was you. You were saying that. You were saying that. You were saying that. Saying that shit. So like I said before, then he said, well, he got other options. He can fight a whole bunch of guys out there that he can beat and get easy victories, and people say he bigger than him and make it. I'm just looking at dude, PBC fighter. I'll be having y'all looking like, man, he be having y'all out here looking bad. If y'all want to fight, y'all should be able to go get a fight that y'all actually want to take. Y'all should actually be able to go get a fight that y'all actually want. What's the problem with that? That's what I don't understand. What's the problem with that? What's the problem with that, bro? Like, you go to the dealership, you should be able to buy what you want to buy. If you go to the store, you should be able to get whatever shirt, jersey you want to get. I don't understand it. Seriously. now should be able to make the best deal possible, and if you think it's a great deal, you should be able to take it. Even if it's him getting in there and doing the fight with Clarissa Shields, giving her what she looking for. But you see, when that tape came out and she got dropped, which I think she leaked that tape because when nobody talking about her. Now she the topic of discussion. When she got dropped, you see how people start having natural sympathy for her because she a woman. See, that's one of the things women don't really pay attention to their advantages. They always talk about what we can do and we don't have periods as men and all this stuff. They always say shit like that, right? But they never talk about the advantages that they got. Even though she ran her mouth and everybody for the most part seen she ran her mouth, maybe not a couple people seen that she ran her mouth. You know what I'm saying? People still felt sorry after she got dropped. You see a woman crying, asking for $1, a dude crying, asking for $1. Who more likely you give $1 to? The woman. So it's really a lose-lose. He go in there and knock her ass out. He was wrong. Even though she asked for it. Like I said, you act like a masculine man, to a man. What you expect him to do? Them natural hormones, they don't know the fucking difference. All they know is protection mode now. I'm going into survival mode. This is why they tell women not to raise their voice at men and ball their fists up and swing on men. Because a lot of people blame men. Oh, you can have restraint, bruh. No matter what you identify as and what you alter your body as, your natural hormones, your testosterone, all that shit, man, all your natural instinct is gonna come out. And you can't help it, bruh. Unless you see the dude that's walking away like Keith, like, no, I don't want to do you like that, sis. I don't want to do you like that. And she keep rah, and he turn around and they fight. He knocked that bitch out in a couple rounds. He gonna be wrong. He gonna be wrong. He gonna be wrong. So, like I said before, keep Thurman out here looking bad, bro. He literally looking like the weakest link. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Get all notifications, Christian Chance, get notifications. We go live with our video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal.